What's good with y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight, Sami Zayn confronted Seth Rollins about the way he's been acting the past week. Post WrestleMania, he started his new group with him, Bron and Paul Heyman, which led to a match that ended off tonight's Raw. And basically, Paul Heyman gave him an ultimatum. Look, you can leave and you can go to SmackDown and you can face the winner between Randy Orton and John Cena for the WWE title. It was some of that sorts. But here we go. This is the end of the night. Sami Zayn took on Bron Breakker after his decision. Leave a like before the video starts so it trips over the algorithm. Let's get straight to it.
I don't like the fight. It doesn't have to be this way. Go to hell.
It's crazy work. He was getting hit with that thigh out, boy. This was the nastiest one. He really got hit with like 4 spears.
Lord have mercy. Boy, that's how you know how Bron Breakker is, bro. You know how he is.
He need to be detained.
Get out of his way!
You better back up.
Back up. Why is his voice so high?
You gotta fish it.
Man, if you don't get out there, man, look, you too small for that.
I forgot he put his hand through the mat.
Told that nigga. you either go join, or you go face these consequences.
So I don't know what y'all think so far. How you feeling about it?
I say this, bro. I kind of already knew this. I mean, that it was lined up for that to happen. We all know they made Sami Zayn character like that character that don't really take disrespect from anybody, and Sami Zayn already got made up in his mind. He ain't gonna back down to nobody. But I think they gonna get somebody sleazy to be in that next spot in this group. I feel like it's one more person that's gonna fix this group, because this is basically. We already kind of see how this is going. It's kind of gonna be like a new age evolution type thing going on.
I can see that.
I can see how that. I can see that kind of forming. The question is though, is a lot of spots that could be filled for that next spot. But in my opinion, I think Austin Theory could be.
I was gonna say it's been a lot of rumors, so I'm not the first person to say this, but I could see Theory. He needs it for sure. If anybody needs a fresh new coat of paint, it's definitely Theory. He got the skills. He can wrestle. It's just his character work ain't really doing it for me. So I think this could be a way to start him over. As far as the landscape right now. Yeah, I don't know. Could we be looking at a Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins 1v1 at Backlash? Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm looking to see CM Punk and Roman Reigns. We may or may not see them before Backlash, so we may be looking at a Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins 1v1. They couldn't even finish the match. Bron basically broke Sami Zayn in half. Ain't no basically, he did. He broke him in half.
I don't know. It's kind of torn in my head. I can see if like. Let's just say Seth Rollins, Bron Breakker, and Paul Heyman find like that next dude or that next person to join the faction. It could be a situation where it might be Roman and CM Punk and Sami Zayn.
Oh,
it might be like a 3-on-3
I'm glad
tag
you went
match
there.
Or something like
I'm
that.
glad you went there, because they're definitely shaping up what's gonna be in the War Games match later this year.
That's why I was thinking that may be like a new.
It's gonna be Roman Reigns and CM Punk or whatever they pick up, and then versus Seth Rollins
and his little group.
So exactly what it's gonna be in War Games. Mark my words, you heard it here first. But anybody with a brain could see that coming. Other than that, man, Raw tonight. Rusev had a little vignette, a little promo backstage. Becky Lynch came out and basically told us why she turned heel and all that. We saw that coming.
That was, I honestly think that was like an obvious thing that was going to happen.
Another really obvious thing was they set up the Jey Uso versus Logan Paul match. Y'all know Logan Paul's a draw, whether you love him or hate him. Y'all know they gonna die behind their boy Logan Paul. He getting the spot.
He gonna bring in money.
He getting the spot every pay-per-view if they can help it. So y'all know how I go with the whole Logan Paul situation. But other than that, Raw was pretty decent. I enjoyed it. The parts of it that I saw, I was kind of moving around the house tonight, getting some stuff done, so I didn't get to watch everything. I did catch this particularly, right?
Particularly?
I'm not gonna say that because I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I think I said it right.
Particularly.
Anyway, I caught this part specifically.
Particularly.
I caught this part at the end, and it's just cool to see how this group is forming, man. I'm loving it. It do kind of remind you of like a newer age evolution because of like the suits, man.
Yeah, it's like Seth, Triple H, Bron being quote unquote Batista, and that's what makes me think that Austin Theory might be that dude, because you need that cocky, like sleazy character.
He give off No, don't. I'm not making a direct comparison. I'm just saying attitude wise.
Yeah.
Hear me before I made this comparison, and then y'all be in the comments. Attitude wise, he gives off a young pest like Randy Orton.
Because Randy Orton was a freaking dude. Was just sleazy. He was sleazy, cocky. He was kind of like, I don't know. He just had like that, you know, like the high school jock.
The jock, yep.
Like that's what he had.
And if you look at Austin Theory, they kind of threw him the same lob, like the same start. They gave him Cena.
Yeah.
You know, Randy Orton had the whole Legend Killer ordeal. They fed Austin Theory Cena at WrestleMania, even though the match was bad. But you know, I could see that. What other people do y'all think would be in there if y'all had a chance to choose that? A person I would have pitched personally, which I see why he probably won't be in there because he's going to be fine on his own once he started getting more of a push. But I would have did somebody like Melo. But he don't really need it. Yeah, but he don't really need it. Somebody, I feel like those specific groups, like the one they're building now, are for people that need to really get out there. And obviously, Bron really doesn't need it either, but he just fits perfect into that like Batista style role.
I feel like they're actually, because that was the thing I was kind of concerned about was how they was gonna book him after he lost at Mania.
Yeah.
But to start off like this is like a perfect kind of way to build him up. Cause I like the whole evolution just replayed. It's just, it's just like all the memories how everybody turned on each other, all of that. It's like it's replaying because I feel like they just gonna make it seem like the same order, just different names.
And they can they could drag this out for as long as they want to, man. I just feel like kudos to Bron Breakker for what he's done so far, man. He came in, took the IC title and basically carried the mantle. You know, if you got the IC title, you basically next man up. And in a matter of one weekend, he went from mid-card title to main event in a matter of one weekend, man.
It just goes to show you how much work he's put in.
Yeah, and how over he is,
bro.
So just shout out to Bron Breakker, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think down below. Like and subscribe if you're new. Leave a comment too. We're going to see y'all in the next. What if Bron Breakker just run out the ropes one time, man? You.
Nigga, he ain't getting no chance today. I ain't getting in the ring.
Right.